Down a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest Marvel Heroes patch for Marvel Heroes 2015, this one being 1.06. Some very exciting stuff going on, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive right on into it. First off, we have Mr. Fantastic being released, which is very exciting, but I'm going to go and move straight into a terminal real quick so I can hopefully demonstrate some of the really cool changes that we've got. In addition, we've got our event this weekend, which once again is the Bounty Hunter event, where we get to go and collect the armor research drives. So the reason that I'm going into one of the terminals first, and I'm playing as Nightcrawler, by the way, because it doesn't really matter, but regardless, the reason I want to go into one of these is so that I can try to see or try to show some of the important changes here, where essentially a lot of the color coordination has gone up. Instead of a bunch of different items having a whole bunch of different colors, they are now much better color coordinated to represent the RIF and SIF, that is the rare item find and special item find. If nothing else, I'll be able to show in my inventory, but hopefully we'll at least get an Eternity Splinter or something like that. I can just skip forward to Shocker for this. But there are some very cool things since I'm moving around a little bit here. We do have the login rewards now, which are available, and will actually be starting on Saturday the 12th of July, and we'll be getting literally something every day, and it's been said that they will range anywhere from things like Eternity Splinters to all the way up to costumes and special unique items. So lots and lots of crazy stuff. I'll pull the menu back up in a little bit so that we can take a look at some of the cool stuff that we can get. Come on, Shocker. Give me something good. So basically, for those of you who have played before, if you remember oh look, we got research drives as well. The Eternity Splinters used to be like an odd sort of orange color, but now they're actually purple. You can see here the armor research drive is that nice pink color, and then we've got our cube shard, which is still blue. Didn't get any though. So essentially the colors were changed, like I said, to coincide with RIF and SIF, and essentially what we have now is, if you look at the Eternity Splinters, you can see they're the pinkish purple now, just like the armor research drives, and that essentially means that they are affected by SIF. And by the same token, the rare items are basically going to remain about the same, where you can have the really nice dark purple instead. But that'll be a nice big help to see all that stuff. And in addition, actually no, the rare item find is blue, and the reason that we can see that is with costume cores. So you see the costume cores are all like a sky bluish now, and they all have that nice sky blue background as well. So you'll be able to pick them out of the crowd a little bit easier, and again, able to tell which of the RIF or SIF they use. So I still have the ketchup and stuff from the July 4th event, and you can see they're all that more pinkish rather than purple color now, which I know can be very difficult for colorblind, but still, that's been the big change now. Essentially everything was built to match up to like the other relics with the purplish, and everything else started to match up with the molecules, the crafting items, which you can see here. They were always that sort of blue color. So now everything is blue because easier. Okay. So one of the other cool items that we got is the Reliquary of Rarity. It's pretty awesome, and essentially it's either epic team-up gear, epic insignia, cosmic ring, or a nice costume core. It's kind of a nice, like a bonus item of some sort, which is pretty neat, I think. But the change to the items, I think, is very welcome, because it'll give a little bit more consistency with regard to what we'll be looking at. And as far as the armor research drives, we do have a 100% bonus to both Riff and Sif for the weekend for this particular event. There they are. And all bosses can drop them. All right, not just terminal bosses, not just midtown bosses, not just X defense. All bosses everywhere can drop them. All right. So very, very exciting. It'll be nice to sort of try to gather them up, and we have some cool stuff that we can get as well from the special vendors. So you see, we got the Bounty Hunters box, which includes a guaranteed unique, but you need 300 of the drives. So, got to play a whole lot basically. But we still have all the stuff from birthday cake and soccer balls and all that good stuff. But that's going to go away pretty soon, I assume. Alright, moving right along, one of my personal favorite additions now is actually Mr. Fantastic. I played him for a little bit and I had a blast. He's a really, really fun character, and one of the things that I love most about him is actually his entrance animation. It just looks so cool. So when you switch over, then he flies in. There he is. Oh, it's so awesome. I know it's random to think that, but still. And once you get moving, he starts doing stretchy handsprings, which is pretty cool. Whee! Go, Mr. Fantastic! That's how you do. Awesome. He's got big stretchies. So obviously, being Mr. Fantastic, he is essentially made of rubber, and therefore he can make big giant fists so that he can punch the bad guys. Hopefully not level 60 bad guys when you're level 15, but still. It's kind of nice because he's very unique in that he is a melee character that has range from the beginning. His basic attack is this punch attack, and obviously you can punch across the entire screen, but it's still a melee attack, which is pretty cool if you ask me. He does have some really neat stuff. He's got the boss killing attack, which unlocks fairly early. That does more damage to elites and bosses. But overall, just really cool. Some great animations for him. Just a lot of fun. Really cool character. The little time that I spent playing him, I played in X Defense. Got a bunch of the Defender tokens and all that good stuff. Had a lot of fun. Really, really cool. So in addition to his release and the new event and all this kind of stuff, the Omega system has been reset again since it is still technically in beta, and there have been a truckload of bug fixes, particularly in Midtown. If you noticed, the last couple of weeks we have had a lot of problems in Midtown as far as some of the spawns being very, very, very low, to say the least. And essentially you're lucky at best if you can get some, but yeah, just a little bit frustrating to say the least sometimes. So thankfully now most of that stuff at least has been fixed, which is nice to hear. But we'll see how it goes. So far it seems pretty decent, at least the little that I've played. So let's take out Pyro here. Yay, research drive. And a level. Huzzah. We do still have a little bit of not so fun lag, but that's nothing new for Midtown particularly. So not super surprised. Come here, Blob. I'll take out Blob and then I'll sign off, but like I said, Mr. Fantastic, definitely a great character. Lots of amazing VFX from Gazillion once again. Really, really fun. Some interesting little quibs. I happen to like him because I like that he's the scientist and he's always yelling at people about their technology, particularly Iron Man, which makes me chuckle. And look, another research drive. Thank you. And a random aimbot. Go away, aimbot. Alright. Let's head back to the tower here. Wah, wah. He does have the little wheel that you can use to move around. I think I had an item that does it. But basically it lets you move really, really fast and you literally roll around. It's kind of cool. Alright. So with that, in development still, we've got Star-Lord is the next character that's coming up in coincidence with the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Same with Rocket Raccoon's level 52 review. Hopefully those will be released around the same time, basically around when the movie comes out. One of the new characters, Rogue, is in design. Still more design reviews going. They are working on the new story content as well as still working on the Brooklyn Zoo for as a new instance. So lots of really exciting stuff still coming up, but overall a great patch with 1.06. Enjoy it, have fun, and I will see you next time.
Lips as sweet as candy, its taste is on my mind.